Welcome back everybody into the day 2 recap of the FTMO challenge that I'm currently doing. As you can see, yesterday we were around plus 0.7%. Today, with a few trades, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 trades total, I came out with a losing under 75 euros. Of course, it's a demo account. And the balance of the FTMO challenge, which is starting with 10k, is down to 9.903, which means that we are down 97 euros, which is 0.97%. Day 2. Not the best, as we're going to see. It's very good. I managed a very nice trade this morning, taking a very small loss instead of full loss. I took a full loss again during London Open, after London Open, but as you can see, I lowered down a little bit the volume. As you can see, we were starting at 10.076, no, 9.903. Then this is pre-New York. We're going to see it. Price was ranging, but not as good as I wanted, and I closed with a small win, and of course most of the partials with a small win, like 1 pip, 3 pips, and then a small loss with the other part. And then I took 2 big losses. Was one smaller because I was using 20 pips stop loss, and one bigger lot because I was using 15 pips stop loss. And then what is this? Okay, this one, it was a good entry for like 3 pips. It wasn't a full win. This one was pretty much putting the stops back at break even. So let's start with this morning. This is what I was looking for. Of course, on gold, I was looking for watching out for a candle setup for possible more confirmation, giving validity to this rejection here, but I missed this entry because I got distracted. This one, I saw it when it was here. This one was a perfect candle setup that I was waiting for, and that I could have entered without any doubt. After that, as you can see, this is trade managed. Following, we see a huge breakout, a retest, and the candle setup at a PSA price sensitivity area. I entered. What I didn't close randomly, I closed when I saw that it went up. It didn't stop me out, but then it came out, bounced with this candle from the level. So I took 0.25 with a minor loss. And then when I saw this one was all red and it closed as it is bullish, I closed the other half of the position. And this is the first small loss. This one was a good idea, but was just the wrong time. This is because I entered when I kind of close here, but I got stopped out due to this liquidity grab completely at random, then afterwards went into my direction. Then this is New York time. For New York, I'm seeing these bounces, not the prettiest, but I'm looking at these bounces and break, retest, candle close. I took the buy, stop loss was down here. When I saw that the price was not pushing, I took out 0.4, which gave me the 10 euro of win, and then the rest, like at 10 pips, I don't remember, of loss, of course. This is basically the same feeling that I got here during the morning. As you can see, I had as well after these huge rejections during Asian, that this candle was the one that now the price was pushing bearish, but I didn't enter. Would have been a good trade idea. as you can see, going to 30 pips pretty easily. This one I was watching, but I watched the time if it was closing, and by the time it closed, it was already open and was already down here, so I didn't enter. Same price action, breaking, huge rejection. This huge rejection sort of gave me not the feeling of that this candle setup, which is the same that I took yesterday, for example, was coming from a trending market. And it was actually a very good setup, as you can see. This one, the first loss during New York, as you can see, I missed this one. This one is not bad, but break, retest, candle close, second candle confirmation below the PPL, entry, stops. I think this is 20 pips above the price sensitivity area, two candles, and just went to my stop loss. Exactly. Second attempt, I'm not sure. So I see this strong rejection. Actually, this one would have been a good entry. This one that I entered here, nope. Because now we can validate a double bottom. You see this rejection is basically the same as this one. So kind of put me off. I should have entered here. Not with this small candle setup and 15 pips full loss. So not the greatest. Seen but not taken due to fear of losing more. So as you can see, 1, 2, same candle setup. This one is better because it's coming from a nice pullback, and as I said before, but having this 1, 2 during the day losses, I was losing fear. I had the fear. I was afraid of losing more. Would have entered. This is a reversal, which means I need it's a high risk, high reward. Entry would have been perfect and would have been absolutely profit. Would have been my setup. This one, this red candle, I was watching it. I was looking, I was watching it, but in the last 3 seconds of the candle, it just went down. If it closed here, I would have entered 100% because I already knew the stop loss was good and the candle confirmation was perfect. It just went and melted down, which is quite a thing. But afterwards, this is the candle. This one, I didn't feel too comfortable after this candle close, and there is a rejection. Okay, this one I was quite proud of. I didn't take the trade. This one was during New York Stock Exchange Open. So these are all the minus leading to New York Stock Exchange opening. And I see that the candles are weakening. And when the candle was here, I thought, okay, there's a chance that due to this volume and volatility, it will do the same that it did before, like here. So it just goes, it doesn't give me the candle setup. And I thought about placing a sell stop, which would have been like 30 pips in a few, in 2 minutes. Here, as you can see, would have given these 30 pips. Break retest, another huge pin bar here, no real chance. As you can see, this is the same candle. This one, if you have a sell stop, is good, but otherwise it's difficult to enter manually. This one, I took the entry. This one was very, very nice because as you can see, we are coming from a very big bearish push, but also you cannot not see this rejection, bounce, strong bullish. So here, these candles can mean everything. Can be here, can be that the bulls are coming in and the bears are weakening. As you can see, 4 minutes of no decision. So I was looking for this candle to either close as it closed or close exactly the opposite. So bullish. I would have entered buys over there. It closed bearish in the last few seconds and I entered here over there. I just left the computer. As you can see, the TP was 30 pips, but I placed the 20 pips, put me this stops at break even. So what happened? I didn't see these candles, which I could have taken partials here, but instead it went back to my entry, stopped me out at break even, and after that could have been very nice profit, 30 pips again. Now this one is right now. Now let's first go on trading view. Here it would have been only to 30 pips. This huge volatility is due to FOMC. FOMC confirming the interest rate hikes. I didn't watch the price over here because it was too messy and I missed this aggressive bearish entry. Actually, there was no entry because it was too impulsive, no setups to enter. And the only one possibly was here for like 27 pips. But afterwards, you see this bullish. Here is another situation of indecision. You can see and say that price is not breaking below, so it's bullish. But also the price is not breaking above, so it's bearish. You don't know. So that's why I didn't take any position. I saw this break up. This one would have been, and this one, the two entries that I should have taken. But I was watching this one. If it closed here, I would have entered with a nice like 20 pips stop loss, but closed, as you can see, much higher, aggressive bullish, and this one was the entry that I should have taken, but I didn't. Same, 20 pips is good, and it went exactly to TP in 1 minute. And afterwards, this one is the last one that just happened like a few minutes ago, and this one, price is still going bullish. You could have further entries here, here. Look where it's going now, because it was all priced in. Look at this candle, and here I was looking with the right bias because it was giving me the confirmation. Close here, it's just stop loss would have been perfect. It was just that I was not in the mood of trading after this long day. It's not a valid excuse, but I was listening to Powell. I was not in the mood, and part of it is because of I was already down 175 euros. So this is day 2, a recap of day 2, and we see you guys tomorrow.